In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 26, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Loyola Chicago versus Northern Iowa. 2 Missouri Valley Conference teams will face off against each other on Saturday as the Loyola Chicago Ramblers travel to the McLeod Center to take on the Northern Iowa Panthers. Loyola Chicago enters this game with a 22-6 record after beating Evansville at home by 51 points in its last game, while Northern Iowa enters this game with a 17-10 record after beating Indiana State on the road by 6 points in its last game. Even though Northern Iowa is the home team in this game, Loyola Chicago has been the better basketball team this season, so this spread seems a bit too high. Loyola Chicago has won 22 of its first 28 games, while Northern Iowa has won 17 of its first 27 games, so I cannot trust the Panthers in this matchup. Plus, Loyola Chicago ranks 40th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, while Northern Iowa ranks 145th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, so I expect the Panthers to struggle more on the offensive end throughout these 40 minutes. As a result, there is a lot of value on the road team in this spot, so Loyola Chicago to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. According to KenPom, Loyola Chicago is 5th in the nation in effective field goal percentage, 12th in 3-point shooting, and 14th in 2-point shooting this season. The Ramblers are pouring in points despite ranking just 323rd in tempo with 64.6 possessions a night. Northern Iowa has their issues on defense as they are 323rd in effective field goal percentage defense, including 224th in turnover percentage on the year. The Panthers are average in tempo as they are 182nd with an average of 67.5 possessions a night. Loyola Chicago ranks 40th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, so I expect Northern Iowa to struggle reaching 65 points in this matchup. Plus, Loyola Chicago ranks 323rd in offensive tempo according to KenPom rankings, so it should be able to force Northern Iowa into playing a lot slower, which bodes well for the under. As a result, this game should finish somewhere in the realm of 68-64, so there is a lot of value with the under in this spot. Plus, Loyola Chicago is the perfect team to bet unders with due to its elite defense and its extremely slow style of play. So this line seems a bit high, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington State versus Washington. The Washington men's basketball team continues its 2-game stand against cross-state rivals Washington State University, as they follow up Wednesday's matchup with a Saturday afternoon Boeing Apple Cup showdown in Alaska Airlines Arena. The Washington State Cougars are 15-12 this season and have lost 5 of their last 6 games. Washington State is coming off of a win against Washington by a score of 78-70. Washington State shot 44.3% from the field and made 20 free throws in the win. The Washington Huskies are 13-13 this season and have lost 4 games in a row. Washington lost to Washington State in their last game by a score of 78-70. Washington shot 46.3% from the field and turned the ball over 12 times in the loss. Washington State is 11-5-1 against the spread in their last 17 road games and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 Saturday games. The under is 17-5 in Washington State's last 22 games. Washington is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 games. The over is 7-1 in Washington's last 8 games. The road team is 4-0 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 4 head-to-head meetings. Even though Washington had an excellent game against Arizona State recently where they did everything right, they have yet to figure it out in the month of February. Washington has 1-5 straight up in their last 6 games played in February and have lost 3 straight games at home to the Cougars. Washington State's road defense is simply way too good to overpower on Saturday, as they are only allowing 62 points on the road this season, good for 10th in the nation. In terms of offense, both teams are floating around 70 points per game, but the Cougars' defense is the key factor here. Not only that the absence of Matthews and Davis hurt the Huskies on offense, but it also hurt them on defense. The Huskies already have one of the weakest defenses in the country, which is now even leakier. So the Cougars should feast on Saturday. Washington allowed 76 points plus in each of its 4 consecutive losses, and I am backing the visitors to score 75 plus points in this one. I know that Washington State's offense is far from being efficient, but against such a defense, even the Cougars can score 75 plus points without much trouble. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Wisconsin versus Rutgers. 2 Big Ten teams will face off against each other on Saturday as the Wisconsin Badgers travel to Jersey Mike's Arena to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Wisconsin enters this game with a 22-5 record after beating Minnesota on the road by 1 point in its last game, while Rutgers enters this game with a 16-11 record after losing to Michigan on the road by 9 points in its last game. Even though Wisconsin has the much better overall record this season, Rutgers has looked unstoppable at home this season, so this spread seems just a bit too low. Rutgers has won 13 of its first 15 home games while covering the spread at a 64% clip, so I expect Wisconsin to struggle in this matchup. Plus, Rutgers ranks 104th in rebounding rate while Wisconsin ranks 153rd in rebounding rate, so I expect the Scarlet Knights to generate enough second chance points in order to cover this number. As a result, there is a lot of value on the home team, so Rutgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have been extremely underrated defensively so far this season. Wisconsin ranks 37th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings, while Rutgers ranks 45th in defensive efficiency according to KenPom rankings. Plus, Rutgers ranks 296th in offensive tempo according to KenPom rankings, so it should be able to force Wisconsin into playing a lot slower. I will be betting on both of these defenses in this game. They will be the story of this game and won't allow the opposing offense to break out. Rutgers won't be able to efficiently score on this Badger defense. They are only allowing 66.4 points per game and holding their opponents to extremely low point totals. The Badgers also take their time bringing the ball up the court. According to KenPom, they have the 190th highest adjusted tempo rating in the country. They will try to get stops and then slow down the ball to limit the number of shots that the Scarlet Knights take. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run lots of set plays and take as much time off the clock as they can. On the other side, I am not expecting Rutgers to push the ball either. They have an even lower adjusted tempo rating. They are only averaging 65 possessions per game, according to KenPom. This is the 303rd lowest adjusted tempo rating in the nation. They are extremely slow, and between both of these teams, they won't be able to score enough points to push this total over. As a result, this game should finish somewhere in the realm of 66-61, so there is a lot of value with the under in this spot. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.